The Steducentre Grade 5 A&A Exam Review English Home Language Part 2. Complete the following sentence by changing it from indirect speech into direct speech. Natalie said that she enjoyed carrying the flag at the Summer Olympics. Natalie said. And then there's 19.2. Complete the following sentence by changing it from the direct speech into the indirect speech. Mrs. du Toit said, I am very proud of my daughter. Mrs. du Toit said that she is. Here are some examples of direct and indirect speech. Direct speech in the simple present. I never eat meat, he explained. Simple past, he explained that he never ate meat. Present continuous. I am waiting for Anne, he said. Past continuous. He said that he was waiting for Anne. Present perfect. I have found a flat, he said. Past perfect. He said that he had found a flat. Present perfect continuous. He said, I have been waiting for ages. Past perfect continuous. He said that he had been waiting for ages. Simple past. I took it home with me, she said. Past perfect. She said that he had taken it home with her. Future. He said, I will or shall be in Paris on Monday. Conditional. He said that he would be in Paris on Monday. Future continuous. I will or shall be using the car myself on the 24th, she said. She said that she'd been using the car herself on the 24th. Conditional. I said, I would like to see it. Conditional. I said that I would like to see it. Natalie said, quotation marks, I enjoyed carrying the flag at the Summer Olympics, close quotation marks. And Mrs. du Toit said that she was very proud of her daughter. Write down the synonyms, words similar in meaning for the following underlined words. Natalie always assists the poor. She is regarded as a champion. Your synonym is the word that has the same or nearly the same meaning, and your antonym is a word having the opposite meaning to another word. For example, of synonyms: adversity, difficulty or misfortune; baffle, confuse, deceive; candid, honest or truthful; dare, challenge, defy; elaborate, embellish, keen; feud, argument, dispute; gloomy, cheerless or dim. The opposites would be like in and out, left and right, tall and short, big and little, long and short, fast and last, first and last, meek and bold, up and down, stop and go, true and false, happy and sad, old and new, win and lose, work and play. Other examples of synonyms would be like mad and angry, glad and happy, sad and gloomy, scared and afraid. And your antonyms would be things like hot or cold, big and little, up and down. Write the words that are similar. So assists is helps and champion is winner. Write the correct form of the word in brackets. For example, it is danger to jump from a high building. And your answer is dangerous. It is dangerous to jump from a high building. 21. Natalie is an outstanding swimmer. Question 22. Fill in the missing degree of comparison. Natalie felt good when she won the silver medal, but felt what when she won gold? Examples of your degrees of comparison would be like wet, wetter, wettest, big, bigger, biggest. Double vowels or double consonants will have clean, cleaner, cleanest, long, longer, longest. Words ending with E would be like nice, nicer, nicest, simple, simpler, simplest. Words ending in Y, early, earlier, earliest, pretty, prettier, prettiest. Useful, more useful, and most useful. That's when you're looking at words ending in, full, ing, or ed. Boring, more boring, most boring. Tired, more tired, most tired. Words of 3 or more syllables. Good, better, the best. bad, worse, the worst, many, much, more, the most, little, few, less, the least, far, further, the furthest, old, older, oldest. The correct form is Natalie is an outstanding swimmer. And Natalie felt good when she won silver, but felt even better when she won gold. Question 23. Underline the correct form of the word in brackets. Natalie believes or believes in herself. Underline the correct form of the verb in brackets. Natalie wins or win a trophy every year. If you look at your base verb, your past simple and your past participle, you will see the following: see, saw, seen, begin, began, begun, choose, chose, chosen, lose, lost, lost, lie, lay, lain, lay, laid, laid, rise, rose, risen, lead, led, led, read, read, read. A verb are words that show action or being, for example, climb and is. The correct word is believes, B-E-L-I-E-V-E-S, and the correct form of the verb in brackets is wins. Natalie wins a trophy every year. Use the words in the box below to complete the paragraph on the solar system. You have orbiting, fourth, Venus, Earth, hottest, and Uranus. The solar system, Mercury, closest planet to the sun. It has no atmosphere. It takes 88 days to orbit or go around the sun. Venus, the second closest planet to the sun. It is the brightest of all the stars. It traps the heat of the sun, thus making it the hottest of all the planets. Earth, the third planet from the sun. It takes the Earth 365 days to orbit the sun. Earth has one moon. Mars, the fourth planet from the sun, known as the red planet because its desert, sandy landscape has a red appearance. Mars has 2 moons. Jupiter, the fifth planet from the sun. It is the largest planet in the solar system. It has a very large red spot on it and has 63 moons. Saturn, the sixth planet from the sun. It has 3 flat rings that surround it. Saturn has 13 moons. Uranus, the seventh planet from the sun. It is completely covered by an icy layer of clouds. It takes 84 Earth years to orbit the sun and has 27 moons. Neptune, the last major planet, and is blue in color. It takes 165 Earth years to orbit the sun and has 13 moons. This is a picture of the solar system where we can see the sun and then the various planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Mars is the what planet from the sun and has a red appearance? Something is the second closest planet to the sun, and it is the what of all planets. We live on planet What, which is the third planet from the sun. Another word for going around the sun is what. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun and has a red appearance. Venus is the second closest planet to the sun, and it is the hottest of all planets. We live on planet Earth, which is the third planet from the sun. Another word for going around the sun is orbiting. Write 3 well-linked paragraphs of at least 12 to 15 sentences about a day I will never forget. Make sure that you use the correct spelling, punctuation, and sentence construction. The content of your paragraph should be relevant to the topic. A day I will never forget. Your mark allocation is 26. So you need to make sure you have correct paragraphing. Spelling and punctuation needs to be on point. Sentence construction and language usage needs to be good. Your content needs to be in line with what the topic is, and you need to be original. A day I will never forget. It was the 9th of May 2017, a day that I will never forget because it is special to me. My mother always makes this day so special for me. She's up early to make me breakfast. I always wake up early on this day. This is my birthday. Last year it was awesome. I always have so much fun on my birthday. In the evening, there was a celebration just for me. Everyone that I loved was there for me. We all celebrated my birthday together. I was so grateful to spend time with family and friends. In order to get full marks, you need to understand the rubric. If they're going to be giving you 3 marks for correct paragraphing, they will be looking for a well-structured supporting paragraphs. There must be at least 3 paragraphs with 12 to 15 sentences. They will be checking for spelling and punctuation. You need to have excellent spelling and punctuation with no mistakes in all sentences. When you're looking at your sentence construction and language usage, they will be looking for clear and logical sentences and the correct use of language. When they're looking at the content, you need to have 13 to 15 relevant sentences to the topic. And when they look at originality, they look that your ideas are original and there must be 7 to 15 different sentences for full marks. Thank you for watching the Steducentre, turning ordinary learners into extraordinary leaders.